Straight up, let me say this. I love the Infinity Saga, the comics. I love the character Thanos, the comics version. And I frickin' hate the MCU version of Thanos. And pow, here come the MCU fanboys throwing that hate my way. Ouch! Shut up and listen. I have my reasons. In the comics, Thanos is named the Mad Titan. Why is he called the Mad Titan? 'Cause he's insane. What makes him insane? 'Cause he wants to kill everybody. Why? 'Cause his entire life he's been an outcast and hated. Holy crap, his own mother tries to kill him when he's born. Anyone saying comics are for kids is proven frickin' wrong right there. Boy, oh boy. He survives, but of course his deformity, the godlike race that he's born into, rejects him and won't accept him. So he grows up hated by his own race. But despite this, has no love for violence until he meets and falls in love with the personification of death. And Thanos believes death falls in love with him and twists his mind into bringing her the death of everyone and everything. Now think about it. After all his life of being hated and despised, finally Thanos has found someone that loves him and cares for him. I mean, yeah, death is lying to him and is using him, but his warped, twisted mind, she is giving him everything he's ever dreamed of. That is a great character. That is a deep, flawed, psychological character arc that speaks of being blinded by love and being so devoid of something that you're willing to even kill for it. Even an entire universe. Yeah, I know, he's kind of a dark side ripoff, but it's the death story arc that makes him different and a much more interesting and twisted character. Wouldn't he be great in a movie? And that brings us to the MCU and their version of Thanos. There's no other way to say this, MCU fanboys, but the MCU version of Thanos is straight up retarded. It makes no sense. I'm going to use the Infinity Stones to wipe out 50% of the universe because there aren't enough resources for everyone. Hey, Purple Shrek, how about using the gauntlet to double the amount of resources? Did that not occur to you? This version of Thanos shouldn't be called the Mad Titan. It should be called the Dumbass Titan. His whole plan is really frickin' stupid, and I've heard people say,
but if he doubled the resources, planets would double and cause disasters.
He's got the frickin' Infinity Stones. The special word there being infinity. They're not the quite powerful stones or the rather good stones. Their power is infinite. Means he can do anything with them. And that's the problem when you line up the comics Thanos with the Marvel Thanos. Comics Thanos is straight up insane. His obsession with death has driven him mad, and that's his whole motivation. He's willing to kill the entire universe just to please her. He wipes out half of life just to impress her. Frickin' crazy. But the MCU Thanos is just stupid. His plan makes no sense. He's not evil, he's just a big purple dumbass. It's like if Thor had run up to Thanos in Infinity War and said, hey, ballsack chin, instead of wiping out half of the universe, why not double the resources? Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. That's a good one, One-Eyed Willie. It's just such a stupid idea. It makes both the Thanos movies so stupid. Now, yeah, I know the MCU fanboys are going to come at me again with,
death couldn't be in the MCU. It's too dark and too edgy for kids.
Screw the kids, like I said at the start. Why do comics have to be for kids? Why do comic movies have to be for kids? Then they say,
the Russo brothers wanted Thanos more well-rounded, more likable.
Likable? He's Thanos, for freak's sake. He's the main villain in your MCU. He's supposed to be an unstoppable force that brings all the Avengers together to stop him. But they made him look stupid. His plan is ridiculous. The comics version is far superior. His obsession with pleasing death makes him flawed and dark and twisted. His plan to save resources makes him sound retarded.
But if they made him like the comics, kids wouldn't go see it, and it would have lost money.
And when it comes down to it, that's what it's all about. Money. That's what Feige and his Disney overlords care about at the end of the day. Who cares if it's stupid? Just buy your ticket, eat your popcorn, and don't think about it. Just give us your money, kids. Screw you, Feige. Screw you, Russos. And screw you, Disney. True Marvel died when Stan the frickin' Man Lee died. And that's the sad facts. The MCU sucks balls now. And MCU fanboys, you out there, you mad at me? Yeah? Kiss my big dead white ass. MCU Thanos sucks. Deal with it!